At West Bloomfield Tree Runner Park, Bounce Forest is one of the newest attractions alongside Putt Forest and aerial options, reinforcing the park's focus on inclusive, family-friendly adventure. Joining us on the Splash Live is Assistant General Manager Luke Weller to tell us more about Bounce Forest. How you doing, Luke?
I'm doing so good today. Thank you for asking. How are you doing?
Doing just well. Happy to have you here. Talk about this new feature that we have. We've seen the pictures. Now I'm excited to talk about it. Let's just talk about the inspiration behind Bounce Forest.
So a little bit of where it came from. So the Bounce Forest, I was so excited that we did it this year. It's been something that we've been talking about for quite a few years now, actually. It's been in the works, and we've always been looking for something that's like a new outdoor attraction that's kind of a little bit similar. Like it stems from our climbing things. That's where we started, was all those aerial forests and the climbing things. And it's like I always saw it as like, okay, we had a few net obstacles already in the park, and this is that times 100. It's just
Yeah.
a giant net. And when you take a net and you make it that large, it just becomes a huge trampoline. So that's kind of like where our inspiration come from. We were like, what can we take something that we have a little bit of, something that people really enjoyed. People really enjoyed our net elements, and we're just like, how do we make this like a whole thing? It's whole brand new thing. So that's kind of where it started, and it just like grew from there. It became like a whole different, I don't know. It's a whole different experience than I expected it to be, but it's really, really fun.
You know what? One thing I'm starting to see in a few of the establishments are like trampoline parks getting a lot
Oh yeah.
popular. Even Chuck E. Cheese has a bounce thing, but yours is so unique because, like you said, it's outside. It's surrounding a great atmosphere as well. So it's a great time to take advantage, especially during the summertime. Can you talk about? We're talking about a harness-free aerial net playground. Talk about the actual safety considerations that went into creating this as well.
Yeah, and it's so much fun that you asked that, actually, because when we first started talking about it, I was wondering the same thing. I was like, how is this going to work? I thought like the tops of the nets were going to be like open, and I was like, aren't people going to like want to crawl out of there? But it's not like that at all. So the way that it works is that you kind of are in like a cube of nets is the best way I can describe it. So you take a little hallway into our net for us, and we have three huge rooms. There's two that are giant, like kind of rectangle-ish cubes, and then one more that's like a triangle shape on the end, and it is completely enclosed in. So once you're in there, you're in there. You're in a net world. So you can bounce as much as you like, and you can go wherever you like. And it's like you're contained. You're good. You're not going to go anywhere outside of there. So that's how it can stay harness free and still be like a good place to plan, because you're just kind of you're boxed in, nowhere to go outside of the nets.
Yeah, that sounds very safe and ensuring as well. Just want to put that out there for anyone who was curious in regards to the safety aspect of this feature as well. Now, one thing I want to ask you specifically about this, is there like an age range, a limit? Like, should people be expecting, is it just for kids? Can adults come? Adults come? Please explain that.
Yeah, for sure. Anyone can come as long as you're older than 4 years old. You're willing to, and includes adults too. So it's not just a kids thing. I think so far we've had a lot of people coming in thinking like, oh, it's just a thing for the kids, actual
Right.
thing for them. But it's like, everyone can do it. I know that I've been out there with a bunch of my friends already, and we got a huge kick out of it. We've had adults going with their families. We've had adults going by themselves that just like saw it and they're like, "This looks really cool." But anyone four and up, they can join along with the fun. And I think a lot of the fun stems from just like the sensation of how it feels too. So far, I've noticed with almost everyone that steps onto it, like they get into that first few bumps and they're like, "Whoa, this is really fun," and then they
Right.
start kind of giggling right away, and that sensation right away is just like incredible for almost everyone. It's like a slightly more bouncy trampoline. It's kind of hard to describe in words, but it's been incredible for everyone. And you can like some people are just having fun bouncing out there.
Yeah.
I've seen people make up games. We have like some little I don't want to call them dodgeballs, because dodgeballs are kind of like foam balls almost. That we have in there. We have a whole room filled with them, so you can like play a couple games
Oh.
with the balls as well. And just whatever you like to do in there, people have been getting a kick out of it for sure.
Yeah. I know, and it's so much different from anything else we've experienced, and I'm so glad we brought that right here in our own community. And with us right here, live on the Splash, Assistant General Manager for Tree Runner Park in West Bloomfield, Luke Weller, talking about the new Bounce Forest and other features that they have featured at the Tree Runner Park right here in our community as well. Now, if I'm reading this right, you have a daytime and an illuminated nighttime session going on. Just talk about the advantages and the features that with both of these different sessions.
Yeah, for sure. So I guess it's kind of an obvious thing to say, but like morning is all bright, so you can kind of see everywhere that you're jumping. And
Hmm.
I've seen a lot more people when they're jumping in the morning get into those games. So they're seeing like the little balls that we have in there, and there's playing like I've seen like freeze tag, I've seen races in there.
Mm.
So I think in
Oh.
the morning I've seen a lot more people being active in that aspect in general. But in the afternoon, I've seen a lot more people just like getting a real kick out of what an unusual sensation it is almost. I have done a bit more like done morning jumps and night jumps, and at night it's so strange because you can't really like see the ground underneath the net, so it kind of just feels like you're jumping
Oh
in like this
yeah.
dark void.
Ooh.
It's just lit up enough so you can see where you're jumping, you can see where you're supposed to land, but beyond that, it's really strange, but it's really really cool. So if you're looking for something that's just like almost like I don't know, just a little more wacky, something that you've never experienced before. I definitely recommend the night experience. And once we get into our fall season, our Halloween stuff, we're hoping to do a little bit more like Halloween
Oh
decorations out there too, make
yeah.
it a little spooky.
Ooh.
So that'll be really fun as well. I'm really looking
Ooh.
forward to seeing like how we can play into that. Like, ooh, this
Hmm.
is like a really unusual thing. Where are you jumping?
Yep, yeah. That sounds crazy, but it sounds fun too as well.
It
If you're
is. For sure.
expecting, if you want that good nighttime outside feel, and then a little bit of that October Halloween, that'll be the perfect setting for it. I agree with that, Luke. Now, I know you all do different like group experiences as well. For anyone who has like a group at work or just maybe even a club, just talk about the group experiences at Tree Runner Park and some of the feedback you may have gotten.
Yeah, for sure. So we've always done like big groups, large groups. We encourage it because it's like, I think it's a really good moment to like get to know other people and use like teamwork together, encourage each other wherever you're at. And I think that the Bounce Forest is a really nice addition to that because it's an attraction that like you can have a lot of people doing it at once. We can have eight
Hmm.
people per room. We have like three rooms out there, five in one of the smaller rooms. So I can't quick math. I think that's around like 20 people that you can have total. And we've had the climbing forest, we have mini golf, but some of our other attractions I've thought like they spread you out just a little bit more. It's hard to do like every single person, 20 people doing one mini golf hole at a time, for example. So
Right.
this is a really, really cool opportunity to like have like everyone in one place doing the same experience all at once. And I've mentioned before, you can do games in there. We've already done a few of our team building games before. We have like different ones with hula hoops, different. We already had ball throwing games, and like that's perfect. You just take them over to the bounce force, and now it's like you have the game, but a different sensation, and it just gets a whole brand new experience out of it. It's great to do it with other people, and we've just I don't know. We just had like a summer program here with a bunch of kids, and they
Hmm.
were having a big kick out of it, doing it all together too. So that was just one group I could think of that did it recently, and
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm very excited. I'm excited to see how we can expand in this. It's new for us too, so there's more places that we can learn, grow as well.
We're happy to be a part of it too, spreading the word as well, Luke, getting our audience and our community the word to let them know, come and take advantage, especially while the weather is pretty decent as well. We want to thank you so much for your time. Lastly, if anybody is interested in Tree Runner Park, West Bloomfield, Bounce Forest, or any other features that you all have, please tell them how they could do such.
Yeah, so our website is truerunnerparks.com. If you're looking for the West Bloomfield location, you just add truerunnerparks.com/West Bloomfield
Hmm.
on the end of that. That's how you can find all of our information, whether it comes to like booking a ticket for the day or just looking about our courses or the bounce force, anything at all. You can reach out to us there too, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. But everything you need Tree Runner related, truerunnerparks.com.
Perfect. And thank you again for your time coming to tell us a little bit more about these very, very interesting features at Tree Runner Park, West Bloomfield. Once again, Assistant General Manager for Tree Runner Park, West Bloomfield, Luke Weller. Thank you again.
Thank you. Have a nice day.